Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Pretty Poison, a variety gamer from South Africa. This is my Sims 4 YouTube channel, so you will find all my Sims 4 content on this channel. So I started renovating all the default Sims homes. So in my previous video I did 𝗕𝗂𝗶𝗹𝗱, and then in this video I'm doing STREAMLET single. Before we get into it guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Most of my viewers on my channel, like 90%, are not subscribed. So guys, please hit that subscribe button so that you guys don't miss out on my future content. And also give this video a like if you do enjoy it at the end. Okay, so let's get into it. We are renovating STREAMLET single. For this build, I decided to go for a pink theme. So you're gonna see most of the colors used in this build is going to be pink. It is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom build, so not a lot of Sims can fit in it really. This Sim I specifically made for a single young adult female. So yeah, that is who I made it for. So I am currently busy in the kitchen just trying to get all the cupboards and shelves in place, and now I am cluttering up the place. So I tried to put a lot of clutter. Also guys, this build has been play tested and it is 100% functional, so there is no issues. Okay, so I have placed all the clutter I want to use in the kitchen, like on the floor and cupboards. So now I'm just gonna go around and basically place everything where I want it to be, as well as some wall art as well. So this little section is like the coffee or tea area, so you'll get the biscuits that you can drink with your coffee and whatnot. And then over here we have some knives and forks and plates. And then this corner is like where the dish rack is, because it's next to the basin where we do the dishes. And then just some random dishes, basically like the plates and the water bottles. I also decided to put some more containers that has, like, you know, like your macaroni, and that's a big jar of olives and stuff like that. I also placed next to the stove and the microwave, just to give it a bit more of a kitchen feeling. And then of course on the fridge I also put a few items to make the fridge have some decoration, so that the fridge is not just boring. And I absolutely love this little gnome, but it did not work on the fridge, so I put it on these crates. And then of course we must have some spices by our stove to season the food, and why not put some bread. And we have a few wine bottles as well. So you can see there's a lot of stuff in the kitchen, but despite having so much clutter in the kitchen, it is still fully functional. Actually, there is one thing, these lights I put in makes that you can't walk in the kitchen. So I do actually change the lights later on off camera. So the version on the gallery will have the saucer lights instead of these hanging lights. It's a bit sad because these lights are really beautiful, but hey, if it doesn't work, then what's the point of using them? And now I just recolored a few items to piece everything together in the kitchen. So we move on now to the bathroom, which I tried to give like a greenish type of color, which is strange because my previous bathroom also had that color. So for this bathtub, I am trying something new that I saw someone else do. I can't remember who it was though, I am sorry about that. I watch a lot of Sims build videos, so I don't always remember when I see some cool tips, but yeah, I don't take credit for this. Where you put the little wall by the bath and also the big wall, and it is still 100% functional. Your Sim can bath and shower still. So I thought that's really cool. It's something different you don't generally see people put in their build, so I thought let me try and give it a go and see how it looks. So now I'm also just placing a lot of clutter in the bathroom. I also put these shelves by the toilet. The toilet I used there is a small one from Tiny Living. The reason why I took the small toilet is so that I have more space to put clutter and it won't interfere with the functionality of the Sim using the toilet. So that's why I opted in for the small little toilet. Now I'm just arranging the clutter on the shelves to make it look pretty. A lot of bath salts. I think it's quite cool, the bath salts that comes with the bathroom clutter kit. And also the loose toilet rolls. I love the different colors you get for them. Some of the clutter I'm not going to use that I placed out here though, like the towels, because where am I going to put it? Like, this bathroom is actually really tiny. But I think the clutter I did manage to get in there is more than enough. And then I decided to put this full body mirror instead of the little mirror by the basin, because I didn't like how the tap of the basin goes into the mirror. So then I used this full body mirror, which I think also looks really cool. And now I'm just placing some pictures on the walls to make the walls look a bit more decorative. I generally like using flowers in the bathroom, like pictures of flowers. I think it fits very well in a bathroom. So that is what I did over here. Now we move on to the bedroom. Like I said, this is a pink build, so I'm going to try and make a pink bedroom as well. I did struggle a bit to decide which front door to use. Like the one I just placed, I don't actually end up using. The windows weren't really hard to decide on. Like I kind of just picked the first windows I saw I liked for this build. So that is the windows I took. I did struggle a bit with the curtains, but I fast forward that so you guys don't have to see the pain I went through. But I ended up with these straight pink and white curtains. Now I'm just putting in some cupboards. You know, I love using the high school years back cupboards. And the mirror I put there from high school years back unfortunately ends up not being functional in this build. But I left it there because the bathroom is right there with a functional mirror. So it's not like you don't have a mirror to use. It is just this one in the bedroom you can't use. It's not functional. But I thought that's okay since the bathroom is right there for you to use that mirror. So as you can see, I placed a lot of clutter down on the floor, and now I'm just basically positioning it where I want it. Like I feel like this girl, she has a lot of beauty products, like a lot of makeup and nail stuff, you know, so there is a lot of clutter in this room. I also couldn't figure out where I want to put this little pink chest, but I do rearrange the table again and I actually find a better arrangement for the clutter on this table. Also guys, how cute is that little turtle, or not turtle, tortoise, whatever it is, but it's so cute. I absolutely love the little teddy stuff you can make from the, I think it's the Knifty Knitting pack. It's quite cute, but that is what I used over there. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just rearranging it again because I was not happy with how it was, but I think how it is at the moment is perfect. And then on the other side, I have this stack of suitcases, which I thought is really cute. I absolutely love these suitcases. So I put a little tree there and some candles. Then I also wanted to do something on the bed. So I ended up putting this pillow from the 𝗕𝘂𝗵𝗲𝗿 kit, a penguin from the Knifty Knitting kit, and also the cat. Then of course we also need to put some shoes because everyone has shoes. And you can't tell me there has not been a time in your life where your shoes is lying around outside the cupboard. So that is the look I was going for over there. And now I'm just looking for some shelves to put on the walls because I like putting books on shelves on the walls, if that makes sense. I don't really like putting it on a cupboard. So that is what I did over here. And then of course the little box for procrastinating or something like that. And then I also wanted to add this little wallet, daybook, whatever it is. I wanted to add that as well somewhere in the room, so I chose to put it on the stack of suitcases. Now I am just looking for some wall art to put in this room, but that first flower I put on was a bit too bright, so I didn't go with it. And then I found these cute paintings to put on the wall. Next up, we're doing the lighting, so I put the light I want and then I put a source light in that light as well so that the room is bright enough. Okay, so now we head on to the living room. Now this wall is not going to stay there, it's just so that I can place other pieces. Because in doing these renovations, I do not plan on changing the structure of the builds. I'm going to keep it exactly as is. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm kind of making like a custom room divider, I guess you can call it. So the one part is going to be where the computer is, and then the other part is like the TV living room area. So I used these cute pink little couches from the Dream Home Decorator pack. It's quite nice because you can kind of build your own couch with the different pieces. And then I decided this build, despite being so small, it needs to have a bar. So maybe my sim that's going to live here, she's a young adult, so she can practice her mixology. Like, I don't know what her career is going to be. Is she going to be a painter, mixologist, a businesswoman? We don't know, but we do have all the objects in place for her to practice these different careers. So that is what I tried to do here. I put this shelf with the bottles, but I do actually change it a bit later on to a different shelf. There you go. I feel like I like this shelf more than the other one. I don't know, but that's just me. And then I am now trying to piece together like all the different clutter for the living room slash computer room slash dining room slash entry slash hallway. It's like a lot of rooms in one. So as you can see, I've placed all my clutter out on the floor. So now it is just a matter of putting them or placing them wherever I want them to be. So that is what I'm doing here right now. We are currently by the table or shelf by the entrance. The shelf comes from 𝗕𝗂𝗶𝗿 𝗥𝗲𝗂. I absolutely love this shelf. You also get the end table that looks like this. I'm sure you guys have seen in my other builds, I use it quite a lot. And then in the living room, this round table is a big round table because there's gonna be a lot of clutter here. It's gonna look quite messy. So it's like the house is messy because there's a lot of clutter, but it is clean. So there's a difference between messy and dirty. So the house is just messy, but it's still clean. So by the computer, on the shelf, I put these books and the plant, but I do end up having to remove it later because it made that my sim can't use the computer. So unfortunately, the cool deco had to go. The plant I do keep, but the book and the pen holder thing I had to remove, which is a bit sad, but it is what it is. It still looks pretty cool afterwards. Then I put this cute little plant on the couch, which is really cute. The little, I don't know what it is, a piggy or something. So now I'm just placing a bunch of flowers around the house. You know, flowers is the best way to fill the blank spaces. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. And then I add some more lights here by the bar because the one plant I put there was really dark for some reason. So I needed some more lighting to make it actually visible. And for some reason or other, I love mirrors by the entrance. So you'll see this entrance actually has two mirrors. It has the one above the 𝗕𝗂𝗏 shelf and it has the full body mirror on the opposite side of the wall. So yeah, it's just a thing I do, I guess. I don't know. And then I put also a bunch of wall art, especially flowery wall art that is all around the house. So that is it. Now we actually head on to the outside. So that I'm positioning the pillars where I want them, and I decided this type of curtain thingy with the leaves I'm gonna put on the outside to give the house a bit more character. So this is the porch. You'll see there is a little bench so my sims can actually sit there outside on the porch. And now I'm just placing a bunch of stuff I want to use outside in the yard. I did place the flower arranging table, but I don't actually end up using it. I didn't really see a nice spot for it in my build, so then I just decided to remove it. So I'm just adding some more ornaments that I find that I can put in the garden, so that the garden is not just all about plants, but it actually has some more characteristics to it. So now I'm piecing together all the flowers in the gardens. Generally the gardening I put there where you see the brown terrain. By default that's where it was, so I kind of matched it up with that. A lot of the flowers is from the debug menu, so they are for free. And also the debug menu flowers are huge, so they cover up more space, which I absolutely love because I'm not that great at landscaping. I also decided for this build, I usually put a barbecue area, but for this build I end up putting this fire pit, which I kind of never use actually, but for this build I decided let me just use it because I don't really use it, so let me put it in this build, and it looks really pretty. I love the campfire pit thingy. But yeah, just doing some final touches and that is it. So next up is a house tour as well as the screenshots for this build. Thank you guys so much for checking my video. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Give it a like, comment down below what you like about this build or anything else you would like to comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. This build is available on my gallery, so you can find it there. Anyone can download it. It has been play tested. I have made some adjustments to it and it ends up being 100% functional, except the high school years mirror in the bedroom. But like I said, there's the mirrors in the hallway and in the bathroom which you can use. So yeah guys, please enjoy the rest of this video and I will see you next time. Poison out.